Where does the Silk Road get its name? From silk, of course. But where does silk come from? And why name a road after it? According to the Chinese philosopher Confucius, about 5,000 years ago, the Empress Shilin Shi sat down beneath a mulberry tree in the beautiful garden her husband, Huang Di, had built for her to enjoy her afternoon tea, when suddenly a bug accidentally fell into her hot tea. She looked up at the tree and saw all these moths, each encased in a cocoon, busily munching the mulberry leaves. The Empress touched the cocoon in her tea to scoop it out. How strange! The cocoon was not a hard shell at all, but very soft. As she watched, to her surprise, the cocoon began to loosen and slowly unravel until it became one very long, lustrous thread. She picked it up. The thread was very fine, almost translucent. She tugged on it. The thread was very strong. Excited by this discovery, the Empress gathered up more cocoons to unravel into threads. Could these threads be woven into cloth? Yes, they could. The Empress even invented a special loom to weave the fibers into fabric. This new cloth was light, soft against the skin, a pleasure to look at and to touch. She named this new fiber and fabric silk, and the moths that created it, silkworms. The Empress cultivated a grove of mulberry trees, and by domesticating the silkworms, developed the science of producing silk called sericulture. So she is celebrated as the goddess of silk. When China began to trade with faraway lands, luxurious silk became its most coveted and expensive export, and one of the most sought-after fabrics in the world, especially since China kept the method of making silk a secret for 3,000 years. It was only natural, then, that this Chinese invention should give its name to the route it traveled, which came to be known as the Silk Road. Although the secret eventually leaked out, silk remains a symbol of ancient Chinese civilization. The Empress never did finish drinking her tea that afternoon, and thank goodness she didn't. Because of her, the world was given the gift of silk.